guys, today I'm going to be doing the video titled What 2019 Taught Me. This year has been the craziest year ever. It's been the worst and best years of my life. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's really important that I just recap everything that I learned and everything that I grew from and just share it with you guys. I haven't posted a video since August and I feel like this is the best video that I can do to just recap everything and sum it all together and just end the year off with you guys because I love you guys so much. And even though I haven't posted since August, you guys are still my biggest supporters and a lot of you guys follow me on my social medias and still talk to me, so that means a lot to me. I don't want to ramble too much because I have a lot else to say, but if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. Make sure to follow me on my social medias down below. Do all of that good stuff and comment down below what videos you guys would like to see in 2020. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I wrote a couple things down. Well, not wrote, but typed. The first thing that I learned in 2019 is that you are stronger than you think. I don't know if everyone just passed away this year, like that I know of or that I'm close to, or it's just that I'm getting older and I'm starting to realize it and notice it and be aware of it, because when I was younger it felt like no one ever passed away, and this year it felt like everyone's family members is passing away, celebrities and everything like that. All I can say is that I learned that you are stronger than you think, because there were so many times this year that I thought like my world was ending and that I was so weak that I couldn't get up every day and go to school. And some of you may know what I'm talking about if you're like one of my close friends, but if not, then this is just a broad statement that you're stronger than you think, and that not every battle that you go through is going to tear you down. A lot of the times when you go through something hard, you can look back when you're 3 months past what had happened. You can just see like how far you've come and how far you've made it and how much of a stronger person you are then than you were when you were going through whatever you were going through. I think a lot of what led to that and what helped me get through everything was friends and family, because I think that's really important, and family's over everything. Even though we can get on each other's nerves a lot, it's really important that you treasure everyone that you have in your life, because tomorrow is not promised and you never know when life is going to end. It can end instantly. It's just important to tell everyone how much you love them. My friends made this year so good for me, and now I can gladly say that I'm stronger than I was in January of this year, because I've just been through so much and I see how far I've come. So the second thing that I learned this year is that you don't have to please everyone, and I'm still working on that, but it's so much easier said than done. And I feel like when you know a lot of people and you're friends with a lot of people, it's really hard to not try to please everyone, because if you know a lot of people, then you're trying to please all of your friends and all of your peers and all of your family, but you just can't do that. And I don't know how else to say it, but a couple months ago I started living for myself and not others, and a lot of people took that as me having attitude or saying that I've changed, and it's not really that. It's just that I can't live for everyone and I have to live for myself, because if I live for everyone then I won't be genuinely happy and I won't find the joy in doing things. And I feel like you can't please everyone. You don't really need to be pleasing anyone. The only person you need to make happy is yourself, and you can only find that genuinely deep down inside yourself, and no one else can make you feel happy. People can like spend time with you, you guys have fun times, but the only place to genuinely find happiness, in my opinion, is within yourself, and you have to be able to sustain that happiness. When you're pleasing everyone, it's so draining, and I used to do this for like so many years. All throughout middle school I did it, and then I would say freshman year, and then sophomore year is like when I learned that you can't do it and it doesn't work. It's an ongoing process that is very draining. It can make you really sad because you're trying to make everyone else happy, so like all the happiness is just like leaving you and you don't have any happiness for yourself left over just because you're trying to make everyone else happy, and it just doesn't work. I would say that is something that I definitely learned this year, that you can't please everyone and you have to live for yourself. Whether people be happy or not, then that's up to them, but if you're doing what you love and you're trying your best and you're putting in all your effort, then that's all that matters. And who cares what anyone else has to say, because ultimately you're living your own life, and if people have opinions about what you're doing and that what you're doing is wrong, they're not living your life. So tell them to go live their life. They can be judgmental about it, but do what makes you happy and do you, and don't live for others. The third thing I would say that I learned this year is patience. I went through a lot of situations and circumstances that I had to be patient this year, and I so many are popping up in my head right now. But when you are patient, everything is so much better. Every time a situation approaches you and every time something is not going how you want it to be going, I think the best thing that you can do is just be patient and let things happen and let things flow. I used to always hear people just say let things happen. I'm a control freak and I want everything to go the way that I want it to go. And I don't want to be patient. When someone's mad at me, I just want to be like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And like, you know, attack the situation hands on or deal with it. But I think that being patient and letting everything subside is really important. And being patient is also important because you can't get everything then and there. I'll make another video about this, but basically a lot happened this year, like very, very good, and I'm very blessed. But I got my first job this year at a place that I love working. I have the best bosses and best colleagues, co-workers. I'm gonna say co-workers. Let's look up the definition. Okay, Google, define colleague.
A person with whom one works in a profession or business.
Okay, it's just weird for me to call people my colleagues, so I'm gonna just say my co-workers. Right now, I'm in the process of a very tedious and long process of getting into my dream school, and a lot of my close friends know about it and where I'm at, but I don't want to talk about that right now because that's not what this video is about. What I'm trying to say is that I have to be patient, and I started the process in August, and the process will ultimately end the weekend of February 20th. So that just goes to show that I have to be patient. That's what's taught me my patience the most, because if I'm not patient, then I'm literally just like out of luck, I would say. So just be patient in everything and just know that everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. I'm a firm believer if everything happens for a reason. I just take it upon myself to be patient in every situation and just let God handle everything. The next thing that I learned this year is that it's okay to not be friends with people. It's kind of like a topic, but it's okay not to be friends with people anymore. It's okay to remove toxicness out of your life. I feel like in middle school and in high school, especially in high school, you just want to be friends with the same people you came in with and you want to leave with those people. But high school is also the most formative years of your life and you grow the most, but it's almost impossible to remain friends with the same amount of people and the same exact people that you did, because you guys grow apart, and that's okay, and that's what life is. I think it's okay to not be friends with people anymore because you guys are all on a different path. Some people want to become doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs. Some people don't even want to go to college. So I think that not being friends with someone that you used to be is okay, and it's all love out here. The only instance that I think it's wrong is when it's not love and it's all hate and negativity. When I'm not friends with somebody anymore, it's all love and I still have love for that person. It's just that we can't be friends anymore because you're not adding to my life and you're not helping me grow. And that's okay to step aside and just realize that not everyone is meant to be your friend. Where you are and where you're trying to go. If I'm going to the top and my friend's trying to go and this person is not going, we can be going to the top together, but sometimes you can't work together. And I think it's just an adult thing for someone to do, to say, okay, this is where I'm trying to go in my life and somebody else is trying to go separate ways, and that's fine. I just think a lot of people think that's like a negative thing sometimes, but honestly I just think it's an adult thing to do, and sometimes it just has to be done. So I think it's okay to lose friends, but you also gain friends. That's the amazing thing. It's okay to remove toxic people out of your life. I know it can be very hard because majority of the time toxic people are your friends and people who you are talking to. Toxic is not good, and it really, in other words, stunts your growth. It doesn't allow you to move on, do better, for the better. When you keep something toxic in your life, then you can't progress and you can't be happy. You can't live up to your full potential, and it's just a setback. So why would you want a setback? I just learned that removing toxic things out of my life has really helped me, and I'm happier because of it. I love where I'm at in my life right now. The next thing that I learned this year is that I have the most amazing friends in the world, hands down. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are amazing, and I didn't want this video to just be like, oh my gosh, toxic, like fake people. But like, yes, I do have the most amazing people, and I'm very grateful for the people that I'm leaving 2019 with. This year has been amazing, and I'm happy that I met everyone that I did. Good vibes only, as you can see. This year was amazing, and I met the most amazing people. I built the most amazing relationships, had the best conversations, had the most fun I've ever had in a long time. So thank you for that. The last thing that I learned this year, because I don't want this video to be too long, is that it's important not to sweat the small stuff. I'm an overthinker and I'm always stressing about everything. I'm really trying to work on it, but that's just who I am, and I've always been like that. I just stress because because I don't know what the outcome will be, and I'm trying to give it to God and let Him give me peace, because it's really stressful and it's very detrimental to my mental health when I'm always stressing about things that are out of my control. But it's just important not to sweat the small stuff and just enjoy where you're at in life and just be grateful for how blessed that you are. You are living under a warm house and you have family, good friends, a good education. Just be thankful for where you are and don't worry about everything. It's not good to worry. Worrying doesn't help you. My dad always says, what's worrying gonna do for you? I'm like, I don't know, but it just happens and it's okay. And it's also important to realize how amazing the bigger things that you are. Okay, so the next thing I learned, this is actually the last thing, like I'm actually done, but mental health is so important. Mental health is so important. I didn't really understand what mental health was until I got into high school around sophomore year. High school, it can be very damaging to your mental health if you're not careful and if you're not surrounded by people who uplift you and people who are good to you, people who don't talk about you behind your back, and true friends. But it's okay to take breaks, and it's good to take breaks from just life. And I actually got burnt out like 3 weeks ago, and I was just like, I'm done, because I have so much on my shoulders. I'm at a good place right now, and I figured out balance, and balance is everything. When I'm burnt out, my mental health was not at a good place, and I was just always sad and always thinking I'm not good enough, always thinking I'm not doing enough. But I talked to my family and talked to some friends. I'm at a better place now. Okay guys, that was my video. I have so much more that I learned, but those were the main things that I wanted to talk about, and I think that it's important for me to share my journey with you guys and how this year was, the best times and the worst times. I didn't want to get too specific because that's not my intentions of this video and that's not the point of why I'm making it, but I just wanted to share with you guys some of those things. I hope you guys had an amazing 2019. Crazy that the decade is ending, but I'm so excited for 2020, and you guys will be hearing some good news hopefully in a couple months. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. Make sure to follow me on my social medias. I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for sticking with me, and thank you guys for being my friends if you're watching this. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!